Today's episode shows the draft to completion process of this outfit. Please stay tuned. The video of the drafting for this pattern is available in the description box for easy reference. Start by measuring the top length. In this case, it is 24 inches. I have subtracted 7 inches for the spaghetti straps. Arrange the front pattern pieces in the correct order. At the hem, go in by 1 inch. Go up by 2 inches on the dart line and come in by 1 inch at the side. Connect these points to create the hem style line and cut it out. You will notice I have added an extra pattern paper at the side front and side back. Extend the hem by 3 inches on both blocks and connect this to the half length with a slight curve. Taper the hem, connect as shown and cut out the pattern. Here's the pattern set. Now the pattern has been transferred to the fabric. At the hem, no seam allowance is required for this style, so I'm trimming it off. Add 0.5 inch seam allowance to the inseam, 1.5 inches at the side, tapering to 0.75 inch towards the side hem, then 1 inch for the zipper allowance at the center back. Now I plan to use chantilly lace for the over chest area to about 1 inch below the under bust. The fabric was changed later. This is how it will be cut and placed. I have cut the spaghetti straps by 14 inches long. Measure the strap to strap distance on the front. Here it is 5 inches excluding the seam allowances. Adjust the armhole and mark where the straps will sit. Repeat the strap to strap measurement on the back piece and retrim the armhole. For the drape piece, I used the crepe fabric measuring 36 inches in width by 22 inches in length. This will be pleated. Place hemming gum along the edges of the drape fabric and press it in place. Keep layering the hemming gum to form the pleats. The crepe fabric burned during ironing. I resolved this by cleaning the iron with toothpaste and replacing the fabric with nets. When sewing the pieces together, start by sewing the sequined fabric as shown. Flip it back into position and top stitch. Place the side front piece on the center front, aligning the edges, and sew with a 0.5 inch seam allowance from the hem to the top. Create multiple notches to the thread, but don't cut through. Repeat the same steps with the lining. For the bra cups, sew a dart to deepen it, then trim. Measure the underbust to hem length for accuracy. Position the cup as shown. Top stitch in place and ensure the lining fits snugly inside. You can pin and then top stitch the lining in a U shape to secure it. Now for the straps, place, unfold and sew with a 0.5 inch seam allowance. Turn them inside out and create 2 straps. One back piece has been assembled. Join the other center back and side back by 0.5 inch. Notch to the thread but don't cut through. Attach the straps to the back bodice by placing them 0.5 inch away from the armhole and top stitching. Face the back bodice with the lining, sewing the top and armholes with a 0.5 inch allowance. Notch the seams and turn to the right side. Cut a 2.5 inch strip of sequin fabric for the blouse front hem. For added structure at the side, I used peplum stay for the side front and back. Fold the stay in 4, use the front piece as a template and cut it out. Top stitch the peplum stay on the main fabric as shown. Top stitch the sequined fabric at the hem. Fold the top of the sequined fabric by 0.25 inch and top stitch. You can also leave it without folding. Attach the net drape to the front bodice, placing the middle of the net on the middle of the bodice. Adjust the net to the armhole. Pleat the net while keeping it 1 inch away from the armhole and top stitch. Push outward the bust area for fullness before extending the drape net fabric to the other armhole and top stitch in a similar way. Extend the straps to join the back bodice. Ensure they don't twist. Attach the straps moving 0.5 inch away from the armhole. Make a top stitch and face with the lining. With the right sides of the lining and fabric facing, sew the hem by 0.5 inch, notch afterwards. Turn the back bodice inside out. Move the net fabric to the back bodice. Mark the length of the off-shoulder drop sleeve to be 10 inches. Move the net 2 inches from the side armhole and top stitch. Arrange the blouse in position. Moving on to the back bodice again, the net will be top stitched at the center back. We move on to attach the lining for the front bodice. Place the right side of the fabric on the right side of the lining. Match up the hem of the fabric and the lining and sew by 0.5 inch. Go ahead to notch to the thread but don't cut through. To further flatten the hem, top stitch the seam allowance onto the lining fabric as shown. Arrange the hem in position and it lays flat even without ironing. Next, we proceed to the chest area. Place the right side of the main fabric and the right side of the lining together. Match the armhole and sew with a hemming gum by 0.5 inch across the over chest to the other armhole. Notch the seam line. Now turn the front bodice inside out. It is time to fix the net to the other armhole. Measure the 10 inches extension. Top stitch on the armhole in a similar way. Gather at the center back, moving downwards by 2 inches. Then make a top stitch. Place the right sides of the back bodice together. Join the center back with the zipper allowance of 1 inch with a loose stitch. Connect the front and back bodice pieces, pinning the sides in position. Shape the sides by sewing along the seam allowance, reducing by 0.5 inch at the half length. Repeat the same process of taking the side shape on the other side. Turn the bodice inside out and see how it looks. Next, you proceed to insert the zipper and the project is complete. If this tutorial was helpful, please drop a comment, like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell for more videos. Bye!